Yes, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Happy Tuesday. Source experience. The temperature is definitely dropping. It's starting to get very, very chilly. Very, very chilly. Let's make sure you guys can hear me. We're going to address some topics this morning. Big baby. We at the desk. All right. Get to a couple topics, man. Um, right. So far, so good, man. So far, so good with the actual stream. Um, we're not having those problems, right? Because the last couple of days, man. Because all right, the last couple of days, for whatever reason, man, I don't know, man. Um, the stream, the stream was a little off, man. Every time I was sharing, um, the live feed, right? For whatever reason, it kept kicking me out of, you know, the studio, man. So I didn't know what that was about, man. Remember, I kept saying, yo, StreamYard is acting stupid. And it was just weird, man. It was weird. But as you can see, today I have the screen up. So you're going to rock and roll for the time being. And like I said, hopefully it stays like this. All right, because right now I'm able to share and you can actually see the things that I'm going to be speaking on, right? And I'm going to be bouncing around um, different topics, no particular order, right? So I might do some boxing. I might do, I'm going to be going back and forth, man. I'm going to be going back and forth. So I sit back and enjoy the ride, right? Enjoy the ride. And I tried to say that in my Bane voice. You remember Bane, the brother Bane? All right, so the first thing I want to start off with, right? Now, I didn't see what Timothy Bradley said, but I guess Timothy Bradley has made some sort of a statement about the brothers, right? He has made a statement about the brothers helping Jake Paul. And I want to say, yo, my man CW, me and CW was talking about this behind the scenes. And I told CW, because CW was a big time Shakur Stevenson supporter, right? And he was feeling some type of way about Shakur Stevenson um, helping or being in camp with um, Jake Paul. And I was like, yo, at the end of the day, right? Why is he wrong? Right? This is what I was telling CW. I was like, he's wrong because he is in camp with him, or is he wrong because he's trying to fight this man, right? And if they fight, they're going to get money together. But Tank doesn't want to fight him. So now Jake Paul, who in all likelihood is probably paying him very, very well, has brought him into camp, right? To help him to get ready. So that's what I was saying. I'm like, why is he wrong for making money, right? And we see content creators all the time. These snakes, they'll make $1 in a second off of content. Off of content. Right? And you know, that was my stance on this. But apparently I'm trying to find what Timothy Bradley said. That's what's taking me a little bit of time, yeah. I'm trying to see what Timothy Bradley actually said. Because I like the J. Leon Love's response, and he even threw a personal shot at Timothy Bradley. I'm pretty sure Timothy Bradley's going to respond. Now I follow Tim Bradley, man, so I don't know why I didn't see what Timothy Bradley said, man. Like I don't know. Maybe I didn't get the notifications. I know the other guy was online. He's damn near having a nervous breakdown. I guess his money is being affected. But I'm on Bradley's page. I usually get all the notifications, man. Let me see. Did he put a video out? Double Leprechaun. Oh, is that it? 3 days ago. Could this be it right here? Let me see. We'll play a little bit of this audio first.
Yo, Tim that Stone Bradley, you already know the rest. Man, now they got fighters out there putting on boxing clinics. Now they traveling around and putting on boxing clinics. Is that the case now? You gotta be kidding me, man. For real. Come on now. Ain't these the same people that said that they wouldn't do this? They wouldn't fight Jake Paul? The same people saying that they wouldn't fight Jake Paul. They wouldn't do what Tank is doing. But they get in the ring with him for real. And they over there putting on boxing clinics for him. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Y'all gotta check yourself, man, before you wreck yourself. Yeah, that's old school. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hey, you need to get with the program. Yeah. But anyways, damn. What's going on? Come on now. So you don't like what he's doing, but you supporting the cause? Make that make sense. Man, y'all gotta look at the whole picture, man. Y'all slacking over there. Y'all gotta look at the whole damn picture, man. You see what Jake is doing? Jake fighting a 130-pounder. Think about that, 130-pounder, one of your brothers. One of your brothers. Yeah, one of your boxing brothers. You know Jake Paul is fakety fake. Fake. Yeah. Man, where that fake pleather. He faker than pleather. Yeah, he is fake. He ain't real. Y'all over there serving them up, giving them boxing lessons. You know what I'm saying? Giving them the secret to defeat your brother. Tank Davis. Whether you hate him or love him. That's crazy to me. I don't get it. Yeah. Hey, ain't nobody damn perfect, man, but I'm here to let y'all know, man, y'all dropping the ball, man. Y'all out of pocket on this. You ain't see what Boost did? You see what Boost tried to do and you see it backfire on him? Now he looking stupid. Now he over there trying to chase a Crawford fight. Oh, did you see what you tried to do? Ain't nobody gonna fight you. Come on. Ain't nobody about to fight you. Crawford ain't about to fight you. He ain't about to give you no payday after you did what you did. Come on, man. Shoot. Look. Tank, you ain't out the weeds for this. You part of this hate. You part of this movement that's going on right now. You a part of this, yeah. No doubt. You sitting behind your keyboard or your phone and you talking trash, but you ain't willing to step up and catch that fade. Yeah, that's what it is. But shit, we not on you right now. We on these other guys, man. Double linguini. Yeah, straight up. That's how y'all gonna look, man. Look, if Jake Fakety Paul don't get this done, y'all gonna look like some, man, I'm telling you, straight linguini leprechauns. Straight up double losers. Promise you that. And on the flip side of that, if Jake Paul was to pull off a victory, you're going to look even worse. Because everybody going to say, look at this. Look at these dudes, man. Look what they done did. Yeah. Boxing world going to be upside down because Jake Paul going to think he bigger than Godzilla. I just beat pound for pound. You know how he do. He flipped the script every single time. Jake Paul win. Oh, he bigger than Godzilla. He's ready for Usyk. He's ready to fight all these guys now. Jake Paul lose. Well, I got in the ring with a top pound for pound fighter in the world. I mean, what do you expect? He's more skillful than me. Man, he flipped the script every single time. You know this man is a Disney boy. He know how to act. He know what to say. He a car salesman. That's what he is. And y'all going over there contributing, help this dude. What you need to be doing is going to go support Tank. Shoot. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Man, I promise you. Hey, look, man. Look. You got to pray for your enemies, man. You got to pray for them. Yeah. You'll be amazed what come about. You will be amazed what come about, man. For real. Instead of trying to sabotage, because it make you look bad. It make you look worse. Not Tank. It's going to actually bump up Tank. Yeah, these actions, hey, people going to be supporting Tank on these type of actions. You guys got to look at the big picture, man. Years ago, man, I had a chance to spar, you know what I'm saying, Ricky Hatton. Rest in peace, my boy. We love you. But he fighting against Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. Plus, I'm Tim Desert Storm Bradley, people. I'm a 5-time world champ, Hall of Famer. Hey, at that time, I wasn't what I am today, but I still was a world champion. I held myself to a higher standard. I ain't finna go help nobody, period. Shoot, you want this work? You come all the way to me. I'm not finna go to you. That's what it was. These young fighters, y'all gotta hold yourself to a higher standard. You two, Boots, all y'all, Ford, Shakur, Montana Love, I don't understand it. Talk about, well, he paying good money, Boots. He paying good money, and I want the experience. Come on, bruh. Stop it. You know you don't need no damn money. All the money you done made. Shakur, you know you don't need no damn money either. Nah, y'all just looking crazy, man, for real. And I'm here to let y'all know. Y'all looking crazy, bro, for real. Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, I got to speak the truth. And that's just what it is. I got to speak the truth. But don't sit here, the same people, don't sit here and say that you wouldn't do what Tank is doing and then you supporting the enemy. Tank ain't the enemy. Jake Paul is the enemy. Jake Paul got your opponent, Shakur.
So that was Tim Bradley, right? That was 3 days ago. I can't believe I missed that. Or maybe I watched it. I just didn't. Like I said, with the boxing, man, I just been kind of, you know, if you fuck with me and you really support what I got going on, you see what I got going on. Like I'm leaning away from doing a lot of boxing content of others because I'm more focused on doing boxing content of mine. But this is the actual response. That was Timothy Bradley. And this was the response right here from J. Leon Love.
So all the families that went through. This message is for Timothy Bradley, one of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing. Criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the most clownish shit I ever seen, because boxing has never been about race. It's a universal sport. Different race have given the best boxing. But here you are, a guy that has contributed, critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro. Because black, get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you didn't,
All right, I'm gonna let him get his whole piece out. I'm gonna let him get his whole piece out, y'all. And then I'm gonna give y'all the source on. I'm gonna let him get his whole piece out. That's how we doing it over here. Let him get his whole piece out. How's the content looking? Right, it's cool when they do it, right?
Bradley, one of the guys that have given us some of the greatest fights we've seen in boxing, criticizing black fighters for going to camp with a white guy or a Mexican that is going up against a black guy. That is stupid, bro. That is the most
Appreciate
clownish
that,
shit I
Trey.
ever
Throw it
seen,
out.
because boxing has never been about race. It's a universal sport. Different race have given us some of the best fights in boxing. But here you are, a guy that has contributed to that, critiquing black fighters for opening up doors and different opportunities and so on and so forth, bro. Because black? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's some clown shit, and we can't allow no shit like that. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So if you didn't mean it that way, that's how it sounded. Man, get your shit together, bro. You married to a Mexican. The
Mm,
fuck?
told you.
You been stepped out the box if you want to critique that shit.
Oh,
This
now
mess.
that right there. Then I tell you, he fired a shot, man. But look, I'm gonna take both sides of the fence. We're gonna call balls and strikes on this. So I played the Timothy Bradley joint first. He kind of got at Shakur, Raymond Ford, this guy, Jalen Love. But Jalen Love has been a part of Jake Paul's team from the beginning. He also got at Montana Love, seeing how they give boxing clinics. He also threw a shot at Boots Ennis. See, that's why I like watching Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley also exposes the game. We'll get back to this. Boots Ennis, you will not get a Terrence Crawford fight. And the reason why you won't get a Terrence Crawford fight is because you help the enemy. That's how they look at it. And there is a thing in boxing. People don't talk about it. That's why they don't like me, because I talk about a lot of these things. One thing I don't like about the boxing industry is I just feel like all these guys, they do this shit. A lot of them forget where they come from. It's supposed to be a brotherhood, but it's not. These guys all turn into gatekeepers. They turn into gatekeepers. And we watched this with Thurman and Spence. Then Spence got up. He didn't want to fight Thurman. We watched this with the Charlos and Bubu Andre, right? Instead of these guys, and it's always the blacks. I hate to say it. It's always you blacks that don't know how to get money together. The Italians, the Jews, the Chinese, the different races, at some point, they may have disagreements and all that. But when it's coming to the better of them, making money, putting shit to the side, they're going to do that. The blacks don't know how to do that. The blacks will always hold grudges against one another. And that's what we're seeing right here. Timothy Bradley is mad at the brothers for helping Jake Paul. Right? He's mad at the brothers. They felt some type of way when Boots was in camp for Canelo, right? But I look at it like this is from Jay Leon Love's standpoint and somebody else's standpoint. And I was explaining this to Jihad. If motherfuckers willing to feed you, and when I mean feed you, give you money, pay you, right, for a job. If the job is coming to camp with him, he's paying you for your goods and services. Now you guys are saying, oh, you're breaking the code. Well, the code is to protect, provide, right? Are you going to pay me not to go to camp? Right? Are you going to pay me not to go to camp? Are you going to say, yo, listen, I'm not going to use you in my camp. I'm not going to use you. I'm not going to use you in my camp, but I'll pay you. You're not going to do that, right? So if somebody is willing to pay me for my goods and services that you're not going to pay me for, and now I have the ability to make money for myself and my family and others that I support, but I'm not supposed to take the opportunity because of a code. a code that at the end of the day, and I'm speaking on the blacks, that we don't even respect. Because how many blacks are in position but are the gatekeepers? They hold grudges. They don't want to break bread. All of them, man. That's why I just stay out the way. Because at some point in time, you know, and I'm going to get to some Moschino Sparks content, right? What he talks about. Too many of the blacks do sucker shit, man. And then when you speak on it, they turn into what they are, suckers. Like, no, you niggas don't move right, man. You niggas do a lot of sucker shit, and then you try to stop people from making money or networking. And then when they speak on that shit and they expose that shit, then you feel some type of way. But you guys are all the problem. And then you be mad when somebody tells their story. That's why I said my title is what it is. There's so many marks, cowards, and busters on the internet that speak on content every day. But you have sucker activity and sucker behaviors, man. And that's what we're seeing taking place right here. Now, Tank Davis does not want to fight these guys. Did not fight these guys. So now with Shakur and others going to camp with Jake Paul making money, it's a problem. It's a problem. You know, this the world we live in is so fake, man. It's just a fake world, man. Because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, man. You are damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. So my whole thing is, I see where Jalen Love and the others are coming from, and I also see where Timothy Brown is coming from. But we gotta um get rid of that, man. We gotta get rid of that shit, man. I'm speaking on the blacks, man, because we the only ones with that crab in the barrel mentality, man. When it comes to getting money, right? When it comes to getting money, we always hold grudges, right? And this is how petty we get, right? And I'm going through this right now. That's why I just be chilling. I stay out the way because if I really get in my bed with my demons, you niggas don't want to see that side. But we hold grudges, and this is how petty niggas get. Part of my language, but I gotta speak like this. We'll try to stop another black man from eating and starving him. And then when that nigga does something to you want to turn into the victim. But all the meanwhile, you've been doing fuck shit and sucker shit to try to stop this man from eating. And then you get mad when they go do things to eat. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. But that was just a little reaction to Jalen Love's thing. Now I'm pretty sure Timothy Brown is definitely going to address that because you told him that he is married to a Mexican woman. See, that's why, like I said, when you start doing the race shit, one thing about boxing is it is the poor man's sport. They used to call it, right? They still do call it that, but it gives everybody, all races, an opportunity to fight, to make a living, right? Yeah, it gives everybody an opportunity to fight, to make a living. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? Hopefully, y'all are enjoying the content. Let me make sure that I'm still sounding good before I move on, right? Because, like I said, the last couple of days, right? The last couple of days, StreamYard wasn't letting me do this. So I just want to make sure that the screen is still showing and we're still
When
good.
football makes you hungry, get deals all season long on. The screen is still showing.
Yes, it is. Okay, so that's good right there. 25 minutes. That took 25 minutes, man. I really wasn't trying to take 25 minutes on that, but sometimes you got to take a little bit of time for the content. It does that. But let's move on to Oskino, right? Oskino. Oskino is on fire right now. He had his little thing with Mav Hoffa. He just recently did an interview with Say Cheese, right? And he's speaking on Tone Trump and Freeway. And we're gonna play a little bit of that content right now and do a little reaction to that real quick. We working over here at the desk. Shout out to Harlem Legend TV. I'm gonna use some of Harlem Legend TV stuff. Right?
This message is for Timothy Bradley. This message is for Timothy Bradley, one of the guys.
Put it in the comments.
We'll get back to this one. We'll get.
That's all. Why didn't you battle Cassidy that day?
He picked Freeway. I wanted him to pick me.
Was there a reason he didn't pick you?
Cassidy picked Freeway. I can't say why he picked
Freeway.
I can't say why he picked Freeway. I don't know. He just picked Freeway.
Did you have your shit ready if he would have picked you?
Bro, you gotta remember, I got signed by Jay-Z on the spot. My shit was all the way ready. Freeway ain't get signed by Jay-Z. You got Beans bring him along. I know Beans. I read for Jay-Z myself in his face. Got signed on the spot. So of course I had my shit together. I mean, when it comes to rapping, I'm
ready.
I mean, that's the thing about State Property. I think we all can rap. I mean, these days, everybody can't rap these days. They're not that good. I still rap. I'm still good as shit. But I don't even care about saying I'm good at rap.
All right, that's Oskino. State Property. Remember, State Property was the group signed to Rockefeller underneath Beans, right? The Philly crew. Oskino, you can watch the full Say Cheese interview. He's talking about a lot. Like, it was 7 members. I didn't know it was that many. 7 of them. Yeah, the Young Guns, right? That's 2. Sparks and him, that's 4. Petey Crack, 5. Freeway, 6. And Beans, yeah, 7 of them. So they had to split the money 7 ways. He talks about a lot of that. He also talks about the fact that he basically didn't sign up for that, right? Like he just said right there, that's why I played that clip. He got signed on the spot. He spit for Jay-Z and Jay-Z and him signed him. But he did not know he was signing up to be in a group with 7 other guys. So yeah, that might be a problem. 7 ways to split the money, man. Just imagine if you do a show, right? And you only get $7,000 for the show. You only got $1,000, man. If there's 7 people in the group, right? And they probably was doing shows for that before they actually got big, right? But if they got paid for State Property, they was like, yo, we giving State Property 7 racks to come perform, right? Now 7 racks is all right, but it's not all right when there's 7 members in the group. And then you got to split it 7 ways. That's $1,000. That's no money. Now 70,000. It's still 10,000 a piece, right? Well, so I dig what he was saying as far as that he didn't sign up for that. Now he's, you gotta check. The Say Cheese interview is a good interview. It's gonna probably touch a lot of people wrong because he comes off very aggressive, unapologetic. He's talking his stuff. He's exposing a lot of his story, right? And I think we live in a society where when you expose certain people, they have a narrative already about them or painted on them, and you go against that narrative or you expose, like I was saying earlier, sucker tendencies or foulness, but yet they want people to seem like they're righteous and honorable. Like a lot of things that he's going to say about Freeway, and I'll play a little bit of it, it doesn't depict Freeway in an honorable way. So people may feel some type of way about it, like this.
Why I'm going so hard on Freeway? You hurt my feelings. So it might look like anger. It might be like pain. It's like we lose our sons together. We go through this shit together. You stab me in the back. My thing is, if you're gonna be my enemy, be my enemy. Don't act like you my friend. If you act like my friend, you my enemy. Now now I'm hurt. I'm not only mad, I'm hurt. You hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't beefing. I just wasn't. I mean, I come to the show, I go to the mall, get Alexander McQueen's, I buy something to wear, whatever. You got a sold out show. You ain't asked me, do I want to get paid? And then I said, I ain't thinking about asking for no money. I did it strictly for you, right? I never do shit like that ever. I'm going to the mall to buy shit for a show for you, right? I have a show down in Maryland. I get you some bread, I give it to you, whatever. Then to find out that you turned around and told somebody don't put me on the show and cut out, just specifically cut me out, right? It hurt me. Mind you, know I'm going through with my son. You know, my son left a 1 month old daughter behind. So I was hurt. Like, why you do that? And I'm gonna take.
Man, did you hear that, man? Now, he's telling his side of the story, man. So Philadelphia Freeway, man, the Muslim, these bulls are supposed to be Muslims. See, this is Philly politics, but if you know, right? These bulls are supposed to be Muslim brothers. You heard what he said? I went to the mall, I bought Alexander McQueen. He ran the bag up. He spent the bag just to go to the show. All to find out that Freeway says he don't want him to perform at the show. And look what he said. I didn't even ask him for no money. But then he tells the promoter, don't let him perform. And now he's telling this. So is he wrong for telling this? Is he wrong for saying what he says? Right? See, I think a lot of times, and I went through this, when people do you wrong, or they lie on you, or try to defame you, slander you, and then you tell your truth, right? They told their truth. Now you tell your truth, and when your truth exposes them, right? And they're supposed to be, like I said, honorable, righteous, and all this, but yet they're doing foul business, foul moves. They don't want that to be exposed. They never want these things to be exposed when you tell your truths, especially when they, and I'm not saying Freeway, but I'm just saying people in general try to come off like they're not wrong. Meanwhile, they're snakes, they're foul, they're rodents, weasels. Because that's some foul shit right there, man. Right? But that's what it goes back to what I was saying when I started this live stream. You see how people move us, especially. This is black on black right here. You try to stop that man from eating, right? Because if he would have performed or did his thing, it possibly could have opened up doors. He could have got paid. You don't even want him to eat. Look, this is how we move. And then if he turns up, or he does something that we deem in society now, crashes out, he's wrong. He is wrong, right? Why? Why would he be wrong? Look what you just did. You tried to take food from him. What's the saying that they use to cut off his faucet? Stop his water from flowing? That's what you did. That's what you did right there in that sense, man. And now he's telling his side of the story, so he's wrong. Right? He's wrong.
Put it in the comment section.
Yo, listen.
Put it in the comment section.
Don't put these niggas in my foot, so I'm not hanging with you niggas.
Ah, come on, cut that
man,
shit out,
stop.
nigga. This shit is for life, man. What you been thinking?
I've been doing some soul searching. And I think I won out the group, okay? If anything, you just kick us out the group. He just wear June on his hat. He ain't gonna take too long to respond to Jimmy and then
Now, I remember this. I was talking about this yesterday, but see, all systems are working today. I could actually show the content. Man, 50 and them really just killed Jim Jones. Has Jim and them responded, man? Let me call Yayo a crackhead, man. They got a song out too. I don't know if I'm gonna play the song because it's music. But 50 dropped a song on this. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll post the song, right? Because you know how we do now with the content in the stream. I'll figure it out, right? I'll figure it out. But he dropped a song as well, right? To this. And it's kind of good. I like it. I like the song, right? It's all content, y'all. I'm gonna play the song. I'm gonna play the audio. It's all content, y'all. You know, how's the content looking, y'all? We working. Source streaming. Here it is right here. This is hilarious. Where is that song? Is this it right here? Here's the song right here. This is the song right here.
How you let that fake blood talk to you like that? Somebody gotta make flights back to first class. Give me a light. How you let that crack baby say you smoke crack? Murder rap 'em up is a motherfucking rap. Don't make me have to get the strap. I'm calling Cam. Come get your man.
Yeah. The unit, 50, and his guys are stepping hard, man. Stepping hard. He just posted that on his IG. Put it in the comment section. And put it in the comment section is China Brim. 050, 0550, 05, the movement. All right? So he got a lot of traction out here. Him and this guy, Harlem Legend TV. That's why I shared Harlem Legend TV stuff too, man. Shout out to those brothers, man. Shout out to those brothers. Now, I'm surprised today that the stream is working. Maybe it's because I got the camera off. I don't know, man. I'm going to just keep it how it is. I'm not going to turn the camera off. I'm going to use the avatar because it's actually working today. Now, the last couple of days, I was having major issues with this, right?
Hold up, man. I got to give it to Bird, man. He's not.
7 shorty, 7 mid, 7 full range. Look at Uncle Platt go though. Platt. Uncle Platt, man.
Want it all, I won't leave a breadcrumb.
Go in the gym and you see the person with the most plates, you feel me, on the weight.
Yo, shout out to the brother that put me on to him. I followed him. This is 19 Keys. But look, I like what he just broke down right here. I'm going to play this. I want y'all to catch this vibe, man.
Go in the gym and you see the person with the most plates, you feel me, on the weight, that mean they the strongest. So the person that can handle the most pressure, that's because God know you the strongest. He wouldn't even give it to you if you know you can handle it. Life is a gym. Like, you know what? I know you can handle more darkness than anybody else. How do I know? Because I gave them the same and they came to you for help. I gave you the same and you went for nobody because you can handle it. Pressure is like God putting responsibility on you because he know your strength. You understand me? And sometimes you can go to the gym with somebody and they don't know their own strength. Or you can put a little extra weight on there and they're like, nah, I don't know if I can do it, because they so used to doing the same. They're never challenging themselves. Then when they finally try it out, like, oh, I'm that kind of strong. Right. Or I can become that strong. I felt like, oh, I could have probably did that if I was more consistent. So for me, pressure is the gym, man. It's the gym of life. You go in the gym.
Man, I was deep right there.
You go in the gym.
I think that is spot on, man. Spot on. Some of us go into the fire and come out a fireman, firefighter. God gives the fire to his real soldiers. Some of us ain't built for the fire. That's why we have to run for help, or we turn into victims. Yo, man, they ain't doing that. But I liked it, that, man. 19 Keys, man. I forget the brother that was always asking me about him. Hopefully he sees this content and see that I incorporated some of 19 Keys in there.
Welcome to the world of boxing influencers. With skills versus gimmicks and hype.
Drunken, sauce, faint, master, man. Look at them hands, though, man. Look at them hands, man. Y'all seen a post today, man. They was talking about, you know, boxing, and people shouldn't speak on boxing unless they're certified or things like that. I think the problem with boxing is you have too many fake influences. You know, guys that basically they're gimmicks, man. They gimmicks, man. A lot of them are dry haters, jealous fans, you know, washed up Uncle Ruckuses and shit like that, man. That's the drunken sauce master, man. And I'm throwing some fates at the end, man. You know, having a little fun with the guys, man. Put them up, put them up.
Yes, man. But I that's what I really typically feel. You know, my saying is cool when they do it. A problem when I do. I think that a lot of the stuff that we watch on social media with the boxing, you have guys, and they know who they are. I don't need to say no names today. I'm not going to set you. Like I said, the post I seen yesterday, I was like, the dude that posted, you like one of the biggest hypocrites. You a hypocrite, man. I'll tell you that to your face. Because I personally know you was hating on me, but I just never addressed you. Because I seen your character. To me, you have a character defect of a coward. Because you are somebody that throws rocks and hides your hands. See, that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I don't hide my hands. And then when I pop out with my head held high. And like I said, a lot of people have that crab in the barrel, black type of mentality where they try to blackball you. They try to blackball you. But yeah, boxing to me is overran by too many people who want to be famous, but they don't do nothing to make them famous. If you can follow that, man. You know, if you can follow that, man. And then, like I said, a lot of guys just basically got caught up with the smoke and mirrors, man. And I think that when you on with that, the gimmicks and all of that, you offend a lot of people, man, because people want people to be gimmicks, man. I remember Captain Chaos, haven't seen him in a long time. Captain Chaos was a big gimmicky guy, always worrying about gimmicks. You know, what could the gimmick be? Like, that shit used to turn me up. Why do you want a gimmick? If my reality and me being who I am is not good enough, gimmicks don't last long, man. You're only as good as your last gimmick. You're only as good as your last gimmick, man. But hey, what do I know, man? But yeah, that was me. You know, I surprise a lot of people now. I guess I surprised a lot of people with my motion. You know, they didn't think that was good. Making sure we still sounding good, man. Now I do wanna. I don't know, man. I want to go to YouTube, but I just think that if I go over to YouTube, um, it might start to set trip. But we'll try. Hold on, I'm gonna try. I want to highlight something on my YouTube, right? I want to expose a coward. Now look, nobody's in here. And it doesn't. This is what I like though. I like when I don't have no viewership because when I don't have no viewership, allegedly, right? And then my content, a lot of things that I speak on are used. It just really gives me my motion. I'll be like, yo, nobody was in there when I was doing this. Why are they speaking on some of my things? So I want to go over here, right? So yesterday, I was at the gym. I posted something. I'm gonna highlight this coward because one thing when you expose cowards, right? So yesterday, or last night, or today, I can't remember. I think maybe last night, I posted a video of the guys in the gym. So this guy below zero M whatever, who probably has a real account, right? Because this is the ghost account that he created approximately like a month ago, right? This is what cowards do. This is why my thumbnail is my thumbnail title. So he says, Oil Clan, that MF will move like a tomato can, easy KO. Okay, well, he's a 17-year-old kid amateur, which is cool. But you see, I had to really get on his helmet, and I exposed this bird, coward of a content creature, right? I told him, so says the internet Mark Bust, who just created his ghost account a month ago. Stop hiding in the bushes. You the real tomato can player. Yes, you know why you're the real tomato can? Because you had to comment behind a fake account, right? So what does that say about you as a individual? You're a coward. You're a mark, right? That you just created this account a month ago, but yet you have the audacity to say that somebody is a tomato can, but yet you are hiding your identity. So who is the real tomato can? And then you had the audacity to critique. Hands down the whole MF time, lying to himself, thinking he got a guard. I'm going to play the video because you don't know what you're watching. His hands wasn't down, right? Every single pivot or reset, he drops the right hand so low, would touch that boy up with left hooks every time. Wouldn't be fun for him. So you say, whoever you are, coward. But I'm going to play the actual video and show that not only do you not know what you're watching, you're a jealous troll fan. Come out of the bushes. Here is the actual video, y'all.
Styles make fights. A slick mover, right? Watch. When the bell rings again, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna give my boy Amani some commands, and I'm gonna show you what a slick fighter looks like.
He was drunk.
Watch when that bell rings again. I'm gonna tell Amani to do a couple of sauce breakdown moves because he's learning the way of the sauce. You're gonna see what a can of oil looks like. A slick can of oil.
He was just
jealous. Canelo, after he fought Floyd Mayweather, got a little slick. Right, you see the bell rung, right? Watch.
That's what busters do.
Let's go, Amani. Let's go, Amani. I want to see some of those slick moves, Amani. Let me see some of those moves, man. Let me see some of those moves, man. There we go. Let me see that pull counter right there off of that.
Hands are still up.
Yeah. Yeah, hit me with them feints. There, yeah.
This guy,
get on the bike. Get on the bike.
He's one of these guys that's
Styles
watching the content for a long time in the bushes, right? He be commenting from fake pages for so long, or not supporting for so long, that now he's what he's always been, an internet mark, coward troll that could never stop God's work. But great work, Amani. Continue to keep improving and working on your craft. I just want to highlight and show that. Now I'm going to go over here to some of this content as well. Let me go down. Where's my arrow? Since this is working before this doesn't.
Wish you.
Yo, they overlooked my video.
Yes, they did overlook it.
Yeah, am I going to the gym tonight? I don't know.
We are.
I'm not going to the gym tonight.
Why not?
How is the content looking?
Looking now. Aha, let's go.
As a grown man, I crave authentic connections beyond fleeting messages. Balancing constant logistics with personal growth. A journey of progress.
They were going to talk about
remove your car scratch.
And what's the
Man. Shanewz, it's called fate.
Fate.
What you call the fate? The guy this. I got fainting you. He fainting, he walking.
I see some.
Faint, he walking. You faint with all kind of punches. Your right hand, you faint with your hook. You faint with everything. You use all your tools that you have for the game. But I might be touching him. Bang.
I'm touching him. Bang. See?
Man.
That's where the feint is.
This is funny, man.
See, I showed him that feint. He reached for it. I touched him right here. See? And you ain't got to touch him. Bang. Right here down the middle, too, as well. So that's what a lot of feints mean. You can also do things like this right here. Like, see, I might hit him with a hard right hand.
Discover Shah's boxing journey, fitness therapy, and Mayweather-inspired techniques.
News, man. Sauce. SAUCE. Experience, man. See those feints right there? That feint right there, and the nice reset. You know, 1, 2, fire off, man. Now, you know why I just played that, right? You know why I just played that video? Because remember that guy just sat there and talked about a young amateur fighter. Said he was a tomato can. Said his hands was low. Where was Floyd Mayweather Sr.'s hands at? In that video right there, his hands were low. His hands were low. Right? Well, look at that technique he displayed. Right? That's what I said. It's cool when they do it, right? You know, and some of these guys, they sit online. They sit online and they in the shadows, in the crevices, man. In the crevices. Wow. I'm just grateful that the camera is actually working. I mean, not the camera, the streaming, man. Let me go get a beverage. I've been on for a little over an hour. You hear my phone blowing up. I'm just glad. I don't know what it was the last couple of days, man. It was kind of goofy. It was acting like, you know, everything wasn't everything. Daffy, what you doing, Daff? You so quiet. I didn't even know you was in here, Daffy. Yo, Daffy's on deck in here, man. I didn't even know she was in here. All right, I want to got a bev, y'all. I got me a nice ice cold brew. Nah, I ain't got a brew. This is the cold brew iced tea. These are good. Now look, I'm not gonna mess with the camera. But you know what? I'll put the camera on for a second because the service is working good, man. But look, I want to got one of these. You see it? Now, I don't know, man. Last couple of days, man, my stream was acting stupid. I think I might stay on, man.
I covered all my topics. A nice cold, ice cold iced tea. Right. What? All right, let me see. What's another topic to cover?
Looking to get
Let me see,
stronger?
man. Matter of fact, let me see who's on right now. If anybody's on live, I'll do a little set tripping. Are any of these guys on live right now? I like this brother.
It's like that was good, man. Came on from work. It's kind of a hot city. I don't like the energy. I hope they hide. They want the bullshit tonight. I'm guess. Nothing like it. Yes, you get. So I gotta admit to you that's what I'm trying today. God to the city with K. So the road. It's kind of high. Give me the right interview, we can talk some talk. But this one is like a mixture of ass and thriller. Drop a flat challenge for a thing. How can you be in? Talking about other bloggers that access these.
That's good right there. All right, let me listen to this bullshit.
Cool boy. On Shock and Falls, I see him a few times because he was top rank, and I watched him a few times. I might have to go to Shock and Falls. And you gotta check out the interview because you know when you could feel the energy. Shocky was just so calm, and it was like a 3-against-1 interview. I like what Shocky. I like his demeanor. I like. Yeah. Shocky seemed like a real deal. He seemed like a real deal. I'm gonna have to go to Shocky on that one. He seemed like a real deal. He seemed like a almost no nonsense type person. He about his business, you know. So I know he got a story. I can't remember what it was, but I heard some kind of story about Shocky or whatever else. So I mean, I think he got a lot to fight for, whatever else. So now I think Shocky got this. And he won that fight with who that he won the fight again, but he got robbed. Conceição. And then he came back and beat him. Yeah, he won that fight too. Right. So, yeah, what's Shocky's record right now? He lost. He took a loss early in his career. I can find it right now. Yeah, so he got that second loss, but yeah, now he didn't win that second fight. I mean, he didn't lose that fight with Roberts. Conceição. He definitely didn't lose that fight. Yeah, so you like what Shocky in the fight?
Listen to a little bit of content.
Where's it at? 23 and 3. That's gonna be on the undercard of Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach. What's that in December? Where's it at? December 6th, I think. Where is that? That's in. I think it's in. Is that? I don't know where it's at. Let me see. Let me see. Let me not. You know what I mean? But while I'm looking for this, right? What's your thoughts on everybody? Complaining about Montana Love, Raymond Savage.
I just talked about that. See, I just talked about that, man. What's enough of that? Who else is on live, man? Who else is on live? Should I leave the live on for a little bit? I'm just grateful. Like I don't know what it was, man. The last couple of days, like I said, if I knew, matter of fact, I'll probably go do another live today. Now I'll go to the spot. I'll go to the spot, man, because I need to get them fed.
Experience, Olympic experience, like that's a lot of experience that he got. You know what I'm saying? And so I would have to definitely lean towards him right now. But that's not to say that in the future, when they do actually get ready to fight, if they actually fight, that's my prediction to be the thing. Lake County, you know I got you, bro. And them tickets cheap as hell over there anyway. Like you ain't gotta worry about them tickets cheap and dirt. I think it's like $20. I saw $20. Somebody sent me the link over there. I saw $20 tickets, but them tickets cheap as hell. But hey, we Americans get done wrong. $20, I want to say.
The ticket is the airline ticket. That's the fee.
Yeah, getting over there and doing all that to get there is different. But the tickets when you over there, like $20, bro.
So Lake Country looking for the two-piece headed to start.
Brian on the box, y'all. Just tell me that you hit me on here.
Back up, thinking for the $5 bet. Appreciate you, Senior. Where can I find you to hit you up?
I just told him Brian on the box. Just tell him that he hollered at me on here, and I hollered at him. Some people I see, and some people I just don't say shit.
I hear you. Shout out to Ness and Pluton the Superstar. They had Brian Bomack on the show. They talked a little bit about Ennis, saying that, hey, you guys haven't fought a young lion. And Bomack has some things to say about that situation. But yeah, what's your reaction to, Two-Tone?
and that whole situation with Brian.
I don't agree. Crawford done solidified himself. He solidified who he is and what he's done, and the guy they trying to get him to fight. For one, and this even by my words, for one, is in a whole different weight class. Because when I say his name, y'all shows say he at 154, y'all at 147. But then this man right here, 2 weight classes away. So the man ain't even calling for the fight. The man that y'all talking about y'all want to fight ain't calling for the fight. Stop it, Tone. That's my dog too. I like Tone. But yeah, they need to let that ride. That ain't got nothing to do with that. The man ain't calling for the fight. His daddy ain't calling for the fight. Ain't nobody calling for the fight but Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn want that check from Turkey. Eddie Hearn want that. That's a huge bag. That's what he calling for, because that's what he want. Right. You got back 1 second.
Yeah, well, it looked like it got a little heated over there.
I talked about that too, y'all.
But I know that.
See, look, I'm just playing some of my receipts to show you. I told you the Monday morning quarterbacks, man.
I didn't see the interview. Right? I didn't see the interview. I didn't see that. But I heard the same thing though. But
you ain't gonna give up the sauce.
Oh, the sauce.
I give it up when it's time to give it up. I ain't really got the energy to give it up right now.
You don't got the energy to give it up right now.
Nah.
Monday morning quarterbacks,
right? I gotta be high energy. You know me. I get to it sometimes. Sometimes I be passionate about what I'm saying. I'm chilling right now.
Well, you got, Greg Hackett says, I love the Normans. There you go. There's the energy right there. Let's get this going. Let's get this going.
Hey, man, look, it's all love for me, man. It's all love over here. I'm chilling, man. I don't know. I got some people literally thinking that I need them. I got some people thinking that I need their support. I got people tripping. Like, straight up. Like, I had a dude text me yesterday and said, we ain't got to never talk again. Like he was my girl. Bro, that might have been the funniest shit I heard this year.
He broke up with you?
He broke up with me. Hey, you're a YouTuber. I'm like, bro, you must don't know who I am, dog. Don't give a fuck if you talk to me. This here YouTuber. He was like, we don't have to ever talk again.
Yo, see, that's what Brian Norman's into. YouTubers. Because he came at me like I was a YouTuber because he sees me on YouTube and nobody supports me on YouTube. But if you really did your background search, you would know I'm way bigger than YouTube. I'm not a content creator that if I don't do no views, I'm going to be like, oh, they shadow banning me, man. I'm not going to get no money. I never came to YouTube to get money. I came to YouTube to show my vision, and it's stamped and certified all over the game now. How is the content looking, man? Let's see who else is online, man. We just listening to certain shit this morning. We got the time today, right? Again, I'm getting my vehicle service today. Also on daddy duty. Well, I'm on daddy duties all the time, but I have to take my kids to different things. And some of those times, you don't get these days back, right? When your kids are growing up and they do different activities and stuff. Right? Like I said, tomorrow, the day after, especially when you're a 9-to-5 employee, you have a career, right? And you have paid time and all that. Sometimes it's good to take the time, right? Because, like I said, your kids, certain things that they do, they'll never do again, especially growing up and going through the school system, right? Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Let's see who else is on live right now. Does anybody want to come on? If you want to come on, man, put it in the comment section. I'll drop you the link, man. Yo, today is Tuesday. So I want to say Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday. Saturday we was good, right? I was in the a different room, it was working fine. So I'm gonna just go with Sunday and Monday, maybe Saturday too. Remember they was acting like the service was off when I was playing videos like this. It was it kept kicking me out the studio, right? Y'all remember that?
Light work, man. I used to go to Planet Fitness, man. LA Fitness too, but now I come to the boxing gym. This is therapy right here. Touching the bag up after a long week of work, walking around right there, controlling the bag, man. Man, I got this from Money Mayweather. That's the Floyd Mayweather right there, man. It's cool when they do it, right? Like touching on the bag, just styling. Styling, man, but don't get it twisted at the end. I'm gonna sit on them body shots, man. Them body shots to stop you in your tracks. Yes, but how is the content looking now? Shanewz Boxing Media Marketing Management.
Man.
See, it's called fate. See,
Floyd Mayweather. I remember when I met him.
what you call the fate? The guy that's a guy fainting you. He fainting, he walking. He fainting, he walking. You faint with all kind of punches. Your right hand, you faint with your hook. You faint with everything. You use all your tools that you have for the game. But I might be touching him, bang. I'm touching him, bang. That's what a feint is.
This is funny, man.
See, I showed him that feint. He reached for it, I touched him right here. See, and you ain't got to touch it, bang. Right here down the middle too as well. So that's what a lot of feints mean. You can also do things like this right here. Like, see, I might hit him with a hard right hand.
Discover Shah's boxing journey, fitness therapy, and Mayweather-inspired techniques.
News. Now that video right there, 38 likes, almost 40 likes. So when they say nobody watches me, no, they just pick and choose what they push out on me, right? That's all that is, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Feints though. But did y'all see where, for the brother that commented on an amateur fighter and called him a tomato can, did you see where Floyd Mayweather's hand placement was at? You ain't had no comments on that, right? Because it was Floyd Sr., right? Floyd Joyce Sr. Let's see what the boxing voice is talking about.
Nonprofits are the heart of New York because we get the job done. Because we put our tenants and our clients first. Because...
Yeah, when does Border War start?
Man, I gotta find out because weigh-in's at 7 a.m. First bout might be like 10 or 11, yeah.
Oh, and like how long could you see it going for? I'm trying to understand how much.
Man, it's 40 fights. I would say 3 to 5 hours.
Okay, so well into the afternoon. That's good. Okay. Shoot. Well, yeah. Please count me in for the brunch. I'll be there.
Gotcha.
I'll be joining Border Wars by around like 1 or so. And
gotcha. Did you want to
get back to it?
Okay. Did you want to watch the fight with us? With us on Saturday?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you want to watch the fight, the Virgil fight? Are you planning to do that?
Hell yeah. Count me in for the night for sure. And then I'm gonna get a hotel, and I'll be out there with y'all.
Okay, gotcha.
But for sure, I'll be there for the after event. And and Ness, I got you on some goodies, but that's for outside of work talk. But I will. I got Devin, man. Devin, that's my brother in Islam. But moreover, man, he's got the sweet. He's he makes the sweet in there. He's got the sweet science on him.
Oh, Mason, he got Devin, man.
I love both guys in terms of character.
He got Devin.
But Brian Norman, he's shined in his last few fights because of the styles.
Oh, damn.
The styles basically were just of his opponents. The last few fights were tailor-made, I feel like.
Matchmaking,
huh? He did not have to go find any of those dudes.
Didn't have to go find
Cuevas,
Sasaki.
They were all right in front of him to just,
Damn, Statue of Liberty, huh?
But I think he's going to have a hard time finding Devin. And Devin's going to keep that jab in his face. I don't know. I think it'll be a good fight, but I got Devin. But all right, shout out to you guys. Look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
All right. Put Stainless down if you haven't already for the brunch and for the fight.
He said he got Devin, man. Put it in the comment section, man. You know the vibe.
Is 11 a.m. Eastern.
This is the boxing voice, man. Put it in the comment section, y'all. He said he got Devin. He said he got Devin. He said he got Dev. Right? Damn. He said he got Devin, man. Hopefully, well, now he's over there. He's busy with Millie City. Well, she would have called in and got at my man right there. All right? But what my man just said was, the last couple of opponents that Brian Norman has had have been tailor-made. See, he knows what he's watching. See, like I said, there's so many fans that are online and they are programmed, right? They don't even know about boxing. Styles make fight. Now, I'm not saying that Brian Norman can't do it, but we haven't seen him do it, right? Centillion, Cuevas, and Sasaki, their skill sets was Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. Let's see who else is online right now talking some of this boxing. All right, now I don't mess with those guys over there. They ain't talking about none of their race baiting. Man, that hurricane is right there at Jamaica's gates. And Jamaica is a small island. All right. Oh man, look, everybody is streaming with this certain style now. Let's see what Fanon is talking about.
What's up, bro? I got rid of your bum ass, fake ass lawyers my damn self, bro. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. I ain't giving no goddamn defamation, you nappy headed. Man, I'm nappy headed. Nappy headed. My beard is so nappy headed. I'm nappy headed. That's what I said. My hair is nappy. Man, Bill, fake ass Bill, bro. Look at that. Hey, dog. Seriously, bro. Bill ain't got no cut cards. I think he think he Don King Jr., bro. This dude is a conniving snake, bro. Conniving snake. They didn't try to shoot. They didn't try to sue me. They threatened me. And their threat fell apart right away.
Go ahead and open it up. Be my guest. Push the button. Like somebody's supposed to be afraid of a lawsuit and just be quiet because of y'all think y'all the only people that got attorneys? You better understand what a retainer is. So based on the things that I've seen in this sport, I'm not ruling anything out if it makes sense. Hold on. We've already seen crazy else. That is the problem when y'all sit y'all ass up there and act like none of these things can be questioned. Crawford can't be questioned. Devin Haney can't be questioned. Victor Conte can't be questioned. That's the problem when y'all act like there is not reason to be suspicious when these people's past is littered with suspicious things. So that's the problem when y'all sit y'all ass up there and act like nothing can be questioned. Ignore all of these things that are going on with the weight and all of these details that people are finding. Just ignore all of that. You can't even speak on it. And when y'all do that, and when Conte does that, when Devin Haney does that, Crawford does that, and these fans do that, that's why we're going to...
Rick Tiz, bro, you got to stop with the propaganda, bro. You got to stop with the propaganda, Rick. You keep using these whack-ass Look, bro. How did Snack fail versus Andre and Benavidez? We don't know whether or not everybody that is... First of all, we don't know that everybody on Snack is on steroids. It's only reasonable to suspect it. Okay? And just because you're on steroids doesn't mean you're going to win every single solitary fight. But, bro, Devin Haney is cutting 30 fucking pounds, bro. And Terrence Crawford put on 20-something plus pounds of muscle in 2 years, Rick. Come on, Rick. Don't play the games, bro. Please pause on the games, Rick. Please pause on the games. Because again, just because somebody with Snack lost a fight does not count, does not make it any less reasonable to suspect that a man like Devin Haney, who can blow up over 25 pounds in a night, and Terrence Crawford, who can move from 135 to 168 and looks like a fucking linebacker, bro, stop that shit. It's reasonable. And that's all you have to be. Only thing you have to have is it reasonable to suspect? Yes, it is. Do I know? No. But it would be stupid not to suspect. Not only is it not unreasonable to suspect, damn, it's stupid not to suspect, man. The guy is Victor Conte. He went to jail for this, and he says he can beat the tests. And Devin Haney blows up 20 pounds, and and Terrence Crawford puts on 25 pounds of muscle with him. Yeah, Rick, but you're playing games, Rick. Rick, you're playing games, bro. You're out there. Anyway, Rick, like I told you, Bud was in handcuffs. You said, Rick, that you would never see the police put Terrence Crawford in handcuffs. The nigga was in handcuffs 2 weeks later. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. I'm fucking with you, though, Rick, but I did forget to tell you this. And I know, I'm just fucking with you, Rick. But do remember this, Rick. You told me that you could not see Terrence Crawford's ass being in handcuffs. I just want to remind you that his ass was in handcuffs just a couple weeks later, bro.
This is phenomenal, y'all.
Said, Cole in the comments said, I can't see the beat. I can't unsee the beat.
This is phenomenal, man.
Continue to come out here and.
That's phenomenal, man. This is the stuff that people listen to on this boxing, man. This is what they listen to. Unbelievable. That's phenomenal. Still talking about Crawford. Still talking about Victor Conte. I'm gonna go give me another one of them iced teas, man. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? All right. In the meantime, between time, what I'm gonna do is I got a classic sauce that I want to play.
Popular, you're gonna be popular.
Hey man, the brother Zip with the drip. He did a video today that I'm gonna do another reaction on. I don't want to. I'm gonna play this. Yo, now check it. They don't have the flow.
Where is that? The Zip with the drip. Was that it right there? I think that might have been it right there. I'm gonna let that play.
Evening, y'all. And we're gonna try this again, man. Early, excuse me. Earlier, for whatever reasons, right? I attempted to do this live, man.
And hold on, I just want to make sure the levels are sound
Great
good.
Save up to 80% off everything home during Wayfair's big sale starting October 26th. After New Hammers sitting in Indianapolis, learning Israel World.
I want to make sure the levels are good.
October 26th. After New Hammers.
I want to make sure the levels are good. All right, the levels are good, right? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? All right, so what we're gonna do is, man, give me a second. Now I'm at the crib, man. So if I constantly keep breaking and moving and grooving, you already know what it is. It's a Friday night at the Jones household. So I gotta maintain order.
Google Play Points unlocks a world of rewards, and you're probably already earning them. Go play.
A man who works hard, sweats hard.
Old Spice swagger fights sweat.
So coach thought I was slacking.
You see this? Pit sweat.
So I trained constantly, took my Old Spice swagger, and got a drill named after me. The dripless dribble. Broke a record, broke my leg, broke my record with a broken leg, until coach said,
I underestimated you, son.
sometimes a man must overcompensate.
What you got me come up? What you got me come up?
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. All right. All right, y'all. So listen, without further ado, we're gonna get to this now. I just wanted to make sure that the levels was good because I don't know what that was this afternoon at the spot. That was nasty work. Yeah, look, if you can hear it now, right? The frequency is loud and clear, man. The frequency is loud and clear. For whatever reasons, man, it was really, I think, to be honest, like I said, I've been turning it up when it comes to streaming now, and I think the powers that be, because I told you, the internet, blogging, content creating, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. If you know, you know. It's smoke and mirrors, right? So, basically, I just been on some I don't even care type of, when it pertains to streaming, because I've been paying attention to how certain people, quote unquote, are supposed to be influencers. They're supposed to have all this motion. They're supposed to be certain type of people, but in reality, they don't have no motion. That is why, if you notice, people who are supposed to have be influencers, right? They don't want to do podcasts because I think if they do a podcast or they go live and they don't have the following or the flow, it kind of exposed like, yo, bro, you're not really who you claim to be. Watch out, man. No. I need the phone. You gotta go upstairs and get on the tablet or something. Yeah. Go upstairs, man. Go get on the tablet. Yeah, they don't have the flows that they can go get your stuff out the refrigerator. I mean out the microwave. Right? They don't have the flow that they claim to be having, right? And it shows. That's why
Yeah, I was giving out gems, right?
Reaction on that tomorrow.
I gave out some
of
gems
these
on
big
that.
time YouTubers, not YouTubers, like Instagram, TikTok type of dudes, right?
I gave out some gems on that, y'all.
They don't have that same range all across the board. They like, why is that? Because it's all smoke and mirrors. But I want to get into a reaction. Now, I had put out some content earlier in the week, right?
Yes, I did.
And I was speaking on the fact that Zip with the Drip had addressed some of this Bimmy Anthony music ish, right? Now, a lot of times I really didn't speak on this stuff because, like I said, my main, when it came to being a content creator, was boxing. I was a boxing. I had a boxing. Well, I still do have a boxing media company. So I mainly was focused on boxing, and I didn't really. I watch a lot of content. Don't get it twisted. This is some content that, but when it pertained to actually speaking on these things, I never did, right? And the reason why I never was speaking on some of these things is because, like I said, I didn't cover it, right? As far as like, but I watched it, right? I'm going to show you. And shout out to the brother Zip with the Drip. He did a video today that I'm going to do another reaction on. I'm good. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I'm going to play this a clip first. And I appreciate the brother for putting this video out, because I spoke on it and on this show, and I was like, yo, not for nothing, Zip with the Drip aired him on this. And like I said, when it pertains to certain content creators, people aren't going to give them their flowers. I think this is it right here. This is it. Why is my shit acting stupid? It's not acting stupid, but my bad. Hold on. I just was on. Is this it right here? Yo, StreamYard, look, y'all about to lose my account, StreamYard. Y'all really about to lose my account. Now I know I definitely know it's y'all. See, I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, right? I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt at the library, right? I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt at the library.
Hello. A lot has happened since you were gone. I decided to bring in a professional therapy horse, but there has been an unanticipated downside.
How dare you?
Matt, we got another code brown.
We are on our way to St. Dennis 2.0.
You know, you play a lot of roles when you're a boss. Sometimes you're a teacher, and sometimes you're just a friend.
You're my captive. Guess I'll have to lick my way out. What? Talking smack about each other is like 95% of what we do here.
I'm having ChatGPT write me some Yo Mama jokes. Kid, Yo Mama's so fat.
My mom passed away in July.
Yo Mama was so fat.
The people here are complicated and needy, and I love them.
I'm going to teach you all how to defend yourselves. Put your keys in between your knuckles. Boom. Keys to the groin.
I just have a key fob.
If your attacker's a female, a fob to the cooch is no vacation either.
Yeah, I tried to get. I don't know why. Yo, StreamYard, y'all about to really lose my account. I'm gonna find a different streaming service because what I see is what's going on with y'all is now you did the same thing at the library. You did the same maneuver at the library, right? And doing it at the library, right? I kind of blamed the library. I was like, yo, maybe it's this room. But nah, I definitely see that as StreamYard now because I am at the crib. The internet is fine here. Sometimes the internet be a little flaky if it's a storm or like a tropical storm, thunder and lightning, things of that nature. But right now, we're at the crib. The Wi-Fi signal and all that is strong. So I really see what's going on with StreamYard, man. I've been on my square with this whenever it came to streaming. I've been on my square with this, right? So now the YouTube videos aren't playing. Hopefully y'all hear my audio. Somebody put it in chat. There's a couple of y'all in the building. But I don't know what's going on. Look, I'm gonna refresh the page. Right? Yeah, the only thing I can say is, right, if y'all can hear me, is this going to be a confidential informant. I'm telling you, when you start talking on stuff and you expose government workers, government, like people that are, protected by the government, this what usually happens. This is what usually happens. This is All right, since nobody is commenting, I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, man. I want to know if you can hear the audio, man. You know, participation is free.
Yeah, please. That's pretty bullshit. All right. On this date, the assignment with the mail note to this department in regards to this case. The assignment is informed by the CI that the victim named Carly from the basketball shooting in Basic Park was killed for a reason and gives the following chain of events. Carly committed the homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct. And this act was what is 73rd precinct? What is 73rd precinct?
Now that, yeah, look, this is like 2 years ago.
Shop your new mattress your way at Ashley. Browse our wide selection online from the comfort of your home, or come in and see what feels good at one of our conveniently located stores. Shop Ashley in-store or online today.
This is 2 years ago, right? If y'all hearing this was Zip with the Drip pulling up on Bimmy on another podcast, right? I really wanted this to be playing so y'all can see it. But for whatever reason, like I said, YouTube is on goofy time, right? But hopefully y'all heard that. So he's running off paperwork, right? He's running off paperwork. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hear because someone, it sounds weird. All right. Thank you. See, I got my producers working. Thank you so much for that. Because the other people are in here watching and listening and scared to comment. Come out the bushes, y'all. Come out the bushes, man. So now that it's established that y'all hear that, right? Let's get back to it.
Who we talking about, bro? Calm down, killed the queen. See, you don't know what's going on, bro. The homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct, and this act was witnessed by or was over a female named Shamina Brooks. Austin was identified by members of the 73rd squad as one of the perpetrators in the homicide. One arrest is effected in regards to this case, and Carlton is an outstanding perpetrator until his death. Carlton believes that Shamina Brooks assisted the detectives in identifying him as the perpetrator in the Brooklyn homicide. Carlton puts a contract out on Shamina Brooks on 9/2/1994. Shamina Brooks, hey bro. All that happened. You read it, so they can read it, son. Listen. You saying the 73rd precinct. They have nothing to do with Queen. Yo, bro. Listen, bro. Niggas got shot in that car. And they say that you saw Troy. You saw Troy.
Listen to this. This is important, y'all.
Hey, yo, man, that's the exacting numbers, bro.
Yeah, this is important, man. This is important.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about a real nigga here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's something. Y'all there now? Alright.
Yo, now check it. He didn't let, look. Hold on. Now he didn't let him finish, right? He did not let Zip finish, right? And Zip is going to explain this right now. He's going to say how then Bimmy went on Gully TV, right? He's gonna go on Gully TV. He's gonna give out all the information that basically is in this paperwork. But you see how right there when he was confronted by Zip 2 years ago, he was shutting them down basically. And that's why the internet says what they say in regards to, oh, nah, Bimmy solid. Bimmy was solid, right? But pay attention. It's going to get real saucy, spicy.
So, as I tried to read the DD5,
I wanted to share something with you. My daughter.
Hopefully, y'all hearing all of this. You know, y'all in the bushes. I see y'all over here. Nobody's commenting.
As I tried to read the DD5,
See, I really was trying to pull this up, but
y'all see I was cut off.
You
I never got a chance to read the DD5. I got the DD5 right there, so you can read it.
That's why I wanted this up on the screen.
And read what they never let me read basically the body of the DD5.
See, let me stop it. You see what he just said? That's important right there. Yo, he never got a chance to read what was in the DD5. But listen to what he said the next day. Bemmy did an interview on Gully TV. Shout out to Gully. Gully do his thing too. But he's gonna basically say everything that's in this DD5. But watch, just pay attention. Yo, pay attention to this, man. It's simple. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4.
Bimmy goes on Gully TV platform. Salute the Gully TV.
Word, salute the Gully.
Check this out. Gully froze? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm gonna go back. Man, I can't see still, man. I'm like, nigga, you got a picture up? Nah, that's me. Go ahead. So 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
A dude get murdered on a block. Him and a female.
This is what he's talking about, y'all. Listen.
Attached to dudes and queens. That was real niggas. Right?
Searching for a reliable used hatchback? Shop the area's best selection of affordable vehicles at unbeatable prices. Want a vehicle with low mileage? We have a wide selection in stock and ready for delivery. Buy with peace of mind with the multi-point inspection, a free vehicle history report, and a limited time warranty. Visit us online or stop by our dealership today to discover incredible savings across our entire inventory.
Customers want updates, but send too many and they'll mute you. So how do leading brands stay relevant without overloading people? It's in the State of Customer Communications report.
Right? So,
he told on himself, man. Listen to this. I'm on the podcast.
So, I'm about to play ball. I'm in the park. My game, I'm at half court. You know, the dude that did the killing, he's outside the park.
He's telling on himself.
Homie get hit. My niggas surround me, push me out the park. I see a certain dude kneeling who I learned later on who implicated me that I was there. And he got arrested.
Close that door. Close that door.
They got killed in the park. That was his right. I don't know that dude. I don't know him. I know that dude, but he's working. Right now, yo, come with me.
He just told on himself, y'all.
He's scared, like, I don't trust this shit.
Yo, look, he just told on himself. Why? Now, what Zip was trying to say was, and he's going to break this down, all of this is in the DD5, the paperwork, with the confidential informant music, right? Who Bemmy said he's not. But the confidential informant music, when I let this play out, is going to have basically says everything that Bemmy's telling Gully. Watch, pay attention. That's why I'm stopping it. letting it soak in. You know, I wish, you know, for whatever reason, but I know the reason. Because YouTube, the system, social media, this shit is smoke and mirrors, man. It's smoke and mirrors, man. Too many people are protected by the system because they work for the system, right? Too many people are, you know, because they have clout or whatever. People do not want to acknowledge when shit is not concrete or lies, right? This was, man, shout out to Zip, man. Zip, you was on this 2 years ago.
He said, don't get scared. Like, I don't trust this nigga. I ain't going with you. You know what I mean? So nigga ain't telling me. But we left. Weeks later, I'm in my building. I come out. Police waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they wait for me. They stop. They say, yo, listen, we took you. Give me some something. Right? He said, yo, we're on the streets. Detroit did this and to. I said, yo, bro, I'm not in the streets. You know what I mean? I do music. When I first started doing music, I got to do music. That's my exact word. Right? So now, if motherfucking street work, police work, they got a scrapbook. They got to say everybody interview.
Yo, this is nasty, man.
So boom. Dude, that said that a pill paper out.
A peace plan for
Yo, this shit is nasty,
with
man.
a plan to advance Hamas.
Yo, man, this is nasty, man.
Pill paper out. Dude, that said that a pill paper out. It's long pissed.
Yo, this is nasty.
You heard what Bimmy just said right now, the story that he just told?
This is nasty, y'all.
How ironic is it
Word.
that the confidential informant in this DD5 told that same story? I mean, if you would have let me read this,
Yo, hold on, man.
work on the
Did
internet.
y'all catch that? Come on, man. But I get it, man. So many people that sit online and blog and want to report and talk about shit. Yo, niggas is really dumb out here, man. Yo, niggas is really dumb. Yo, he just basically, right? But he didn't had he let Zip finish the first, see, I need y'all to see the video, but YouTube is just on bozo time, right? What I can do is I could put, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna copy and paste the link to this video because y'all gotta watch the video. Like, in order to really understand it, for a lot of people, because people are dumb, respectfully. They don't listen. That's why the scammers and what I like to call the wizards and the sorcerers, they can manipulate social media because the visuals go so far. Because people don't actually listen. You have 2 eyes, 2 ears. You don't observe well enough. But if you just listen right there, this guy basically told on himself. He told on himself, right? And Zip had this crack 2 years ago.
Let me read the paperwork on the internet the day before, and then you said the same story. Okay, cool. You know, it's like, but you never heard me read this. And jog your memory or none of that. You just said this story right here without having heard it.
He did.
You told the police out your own mouth. You do music. This confidential informant is code name music.
Oh, man. Nasty.
On this date,
The assigned met with a male known to this department in regards to this case. The assigned is informed by the CI that the victim, named Carl from the basketball shooting at Baisley Park, was killed for a reason and gives the following chain of events. Carl committed a homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct, and this act was witnessed by or was over a female named Shamina Brooks. Carl was identified by members of the 73rd squad as one of the perpetrators of the homicide. One arrest is effected in regards to this case, and Carlton is an outstanding perpetrator until his death. Carlton believes that Shamina Brooks assisted the detectives in identifying him as a perpetrator in the Brooklyn homicide. Carlton puts a contract out on Shamina Brooks on 9/2/1994. See, I never read this, right? On 9/2/1994, Shamina Brooks and a friend, Derek Cook, are sitting in the auto. A car pulls up and two males in the auto start shooting. Shamina Brooks is shot 5 times and Derek Cook is shot once in the head and is killed. Shamina lives. Derek Cook was running with a group known on the streets as the Young Guns. Ain't that what Bimmy told Gully? And described the male who were involved in the street robberies and drug dealers. The Young Guns have a reputation for being extremely violent. Ain't that what Bimmy told Gully?
They get busy.
Dudes out here.
They get busy.
The informant further states that he saw 4 members of the Young Guns present in the park during the basketball game. The 4 males known to the CR by the street names Troy, E, Nichols, and Pipe. And that word on the street is that Troy killed Carlton. But he said the police said, your word on the street is that Troy killed Carlton.
Yo, this shit is spooky, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Police said, your word on the streets is that Troy killed Carlton. And that everyone knows that. He drives a black BMW with smoked out windows, 525 models, and Troy drives a green Lexus. The sign is further informed that the informant did observe several other persons known to him in the park during the basketball game. The informant saw a male known to him as Long, who was a drug dealer from Suffolk Boulevard. Also observed was a male known as Bootsy, a drug dealer from Rockaway Boulevard. Bootsy was seen just outside the park after the shooting, looking for his niece, and then escorting a young girl southbound on 155th Street. The case is active. So you remember when he said he seen the dude who later on and found out that that's the dude that implicated him? That's Bootsy. His real name is Scott Flynn. We're about to get into that in a minute. Not saying, but hold on though. What else here happened? A confidential informant is naming all of the big time people that was in the park at the time.
Damn. Did y'all catch that, man? The confidential informant gave up all the big time people at the park. And we just listened. I said why? Because YouTube was acting stupid, man. If YouTube wasn't on bozo time, yo, you will be able to see this, man. But for whatever reason, my YouTube, when I was trying to play this, they did not want this to be seen, man. But this is the video. I'm going to put a video up, man. I'm not going to play it. I am not going to play it because, like I said, I don't know what's going on, man. I think right now, when it comes to streaming and just putting out content, I'm too much for the internet, bro. I'm just too much for them right now, right? Because they always wanted me to go away, but I never went away. Right? This is the actual video. Look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share it. Cause look, you see when I try to play anything on YouTube, this is what is going on. And stream, y'all, you guys are really about to lose my service. I'm just gonna find a different streaming platform because this is, to me, this is not it. Like, this is the actual video. Y'all can watch it for yourself. Because as you can see, when I try to play videos, it's really goofy tonight, man. I don't know what this is about.
Shop bestsellers at Ashley, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're making extra room with our extendable dining tables or creating the perfect cozy space with our modular seating, shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories with Ashley.
A man who works hard sweats hard. Old Spice Swagger fights sweat, so coach thought I was slacking. So I trained with my Old Spice, and I became the best player ever. Sometimes a man must overcome sweat.
Video that I'm playing the audio from. It's he told on himself, man.
Benny is in the park when the shots go off. People surround him like the president. That's what he told us.
That's what he said.
He said his fans and them surrounded him.
Yes, he did.
So when a confidential informant is talking to the police officer, he's naming the big-time drug dealers in the area. Why he don't name Benny?
Facts.
Why he don't name Benny?
Look. Yo, Zip, man. Salute to you, bro. Yo, you cracked the code right there, man. Yo, you cracked the code. Yo, he cracked the code. And a lot of you guys ain't gonna catch it, but I'm gonna break it down for y'all right now. Right? If you listen to the paperwork, you listen to what Bimmy said, and you listen to what Zip just said, right? Everybody who was somebody was identified. They was identified that was there. Boosie, this dude, all the people that was there was identified. Bimmy sat there and told Gully TV, basically like he was Nino Brown in the park. When the shit popped off, he was surrounded by his niggas to protect him. But yet there's no mention of him being there. Why is that? See what Zip was saying? Hopefully y'all caught that, but I want y'all to see it so y'all can see it. That way y'all will catch it. But I'm trying to make y'all catch it now. Why isn't his name brought up in anything? If he was at the park, but they identified everybody else, but they surrounded him like the president. They surrounded him like the president in there.
Huh? Why he don't name Benny?
Word.
But the confidential informant said he seen Boosie live in the park, and Benny said he seen Boosie live in the park. He didn't say his name, but he said that's the guy that implicated him. Well, Scott Fleming is the one that got these niggas the information. These DD5s is from Scott Fleming case. He had these. You understand?
Boosie, Scott Fleming. That's his DD5.
I forgot to tell y'all. Benny also said,
Yo, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back.
Look at his mans in them faces.
Yo, man, come on. Yo, y'all ever heard the Nas? Yo, shout out to cousin Nas. Nasir Jones, right? Yo, you ever heard Nas's boss? Nas said, yo, your name's on the affidavit. You ratty, kid.
You ratty,
They
kid.
said he signed the affidavit, man.
These are niggas that been in jail. These are niggas that really know what's going on. That's his nephew. He trying to take up for him. Mikey B. His nephew. He got his platform together. So Mikey
This shit was straight comedy.
Yo, this shit is nasty, man.
Look at their faces. Look at their faces.
This shit is nasty, man. Yo, this shit is nasty out here, man. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man.
Their faces. Look at their faces.
I'm trying to tell you something, bro. What you need to do, nigga, is contact Troy Boyer and think me my man Raheem went up there and got signed affidavit. Nigga, I ain't never said nothing about his name. Nigga, look what you had to sign an affidavit. Nigga, my name was fine. I'm out in the park. It ain't gonna happen.
I ain't gonna say signed the affidavit.
That's what I had to hear. If that's what it is,
nigga said he signed the affidavit, man.
He did bad. That's a fact. So now, right? He said he signed the affidavit saying Troy. He ain't never say nothing about Troy.
Yo, he said he signed the affidavit.
There's a confidential informant named Music who talked to the police, who told the police everything that Bimmy said. And Bimmy told the police that when they ran down on him, asking them questions about this. So there is a police who asked him questions about this and all that. He told that police, yo, I do music. So some other police said his confidential informant's name is Music.
Yeah.
They told the same story. But they see the nigga Bootsy leaving the park. Bimmy ain't saying.
All right, so I gave y'all the 2-hour live stream. We're gonna wrap this up, man. Sauce experience. This was at the desk. I'll do another one this evening. You know, we don't care about the shadow bands over here no more, man.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.